Dear teachers, yesterday we discussed or you studied John Piaget theory. Okay, today I would like to just brief about other two psychologists who have dealt with the cognitive development and how mental growth happens and how behavior changes among the children. Okay, these things are very much required to be understood because we are dealing with the children. Okay, so there are two well-known psychologists. One is Eric Erikson, and another one is Vygotsky. Okay, one is Eric Erikson, and another one is Vygotsky. Eric Erikson is a German psychologist, German American psychologist, born in Germany but educated in America. And another one is Vygotsky, is a Russian psychologist. He died in an early age, but he contributed a lot. So I just brief you about the theories of these two psychologists, and these two theories will help the teacher particularly in developing life skills, social skills, values among the students. Right? We need to understand the psychology of children, and accordingly we can plan to imbibe, internalize values among the students. No doubt these theories will also help you in imparting academics. I say immersing the student in the academics. Very brief. I will explain you. Eric Erikson says there are 8 important stages of mental growth or mental development, and out of these 4 are important for the teacher. Number 1, it starts from 0 to 2 years. Okay, 0 to 2 years, and this stage is called as trust versus mistrust. Okay, trust versus mistrust. Okay, so if child is handled properly, then hope will be developed in children. If child is not developed, nourished or handled properly, then the child will not develop hope in his personality. Okay, so how hope will come? So Erikson says the central point of attraction for child in this age is oral cavity or mouth. Okay, and because he drinks milk from his mouth, so during this period he loves to drink milk, he loves to suck the milk. So if mother provides milk, then a kind of warmth, the kind of emotion also transfers. Okay, so this is 2 to 4 years. So you see, middle path should be adopted. There should be a balance. So balance is mother should feed, and if she is feeding the cow milk, that's a different matter. So scientists emphasizes on breastfeeding. This is the reason. Okay, if mothers practice breastfeeding, then the hope in the children will increase. Number 1. Number 2 period. Second period is autonomy versus shame. Okay, this period is between 2 to 5 years, and many students in preschool are of this age. So pre-primary teachers should listen carefully. During this period, child is understanding toilet etiquettes. Okay, Erikson says you need to handle children carefully because they are feeling shame. If you abuse them, if you taunt them, if you stress them, if you show anger, so you please avoid all these things. Piaget says child develops ego in this pre-primary period, and here Erikson says they there is a conflict between autonomy and shame. Children, baby feels that he is getting autonomy, he is able to walk and he is able to eat by himself. So he thinks that I will become father, so he will behave like a father. Girl will think that I will become mother, so she will she does the acting of mother. Okay, so during this period, if you discourage child, if you speak child with a louder words, then he will develop a kind of inferiority, discouragement, and he will develop a kind of guilt. So a person with the guilt cannot reach the heights. So if you are preschool teacher, please keep this in mind. You should not discourage. Encourage, encourage, encourage. Okay? Address child with his name. Okay, what John, what a brave boy you are, very good. So address children with name. Say very good 4 5 times in a day. His personality will develop. He will develop a lot towards teacher. Okay, so this is the second stage. And if he fails in uh, adopting or practicing toilet etiquettes, don't hate him or don't abuse him. Okay, don't ill treat him. Okay, encourage him. Advise ayahs, caregivers, don't behave like that. Okay, if he passes urine or something, tell him, oh, Mr. John, Mr. Ram, Mr. Ahmad, it happens, no problem. Next time you do like this. So this kind of encouragement should come. If you encourage them, then shame will not be there and guilt will not be there. If guilt comes in the mind, the development will not be perfect. And the third one is uh, which will be between the age of 5 and 12, that is industry versus no. Third one is initiative versus guilt. Initiate. Second is, I'm extremely sorry. Second is autonomy versus shame. Okay. Second is autonomy versus shame. So if a child does something, he shames. If he passes urine, oh, what has happened? Okay. So please don't discourage him. And the third is very important. It goes up to high school students. That is initiative versus guilt. Okay, children takes a lot of initiative. They run here, they want to do this, that thing. So, but parents and teachers, they discourage. So if they discourage, if they abuse, if they ill-treat, then a kind of guilt will come. So with that guilt, a personality cannot be complete personality. Encourage, appreciate. Remember, encourage, appreciate, facilitate. Okay, and put a kind of strong encouragement in him. Do some strong encouragement. Okay, you can do, no problem. Next time you try. Okay, so this is initiative versus guilt. So if you remove that guilt and you do proper communication and proper interaction, engagement, then a kind of purpose will develop in his life. He will become a purposeful boy, right? So then next stage is industry versus inferiority. So industry means he is coping up with the situation surrounding him. This industry versus inferiority is between 12 to 18 years. So this is no, sorry, 5 to 12 years, right? I'm very sorry, 5 to 12 years. Then 12 to 18 years is identity versus role confusion. Okay, in this period, 12 to 18 years, a child develops his identity. What should I be? So here also, high school teacher should help him to to identify his personality, help him what he should become, and what are his priorities in life. All these things should be discussed in the 12 to 18 years of age. That's why in a lot of schools we keep counselors to guide the students between 12 to 18 years. So these are the simple psychological aspect you need to understand. Okay, and as I said, you Vygotsky is another psychologist. He says three things are very important in mental development. Number one, with whom he is interacting, his social connections. Okay, teachers, peer groups, parents. Okay, and his family where he is living. So that family creates a lot of impact on child. And second is culture, from which culture he is coming. Okay, what his culture discuss about what. Okay, that also creates a lot of problem. If there is a good culture, we will create good human being, good Indians. Okay, and the third one is language. Okay, language. So Vygotsky gives a lot of importance to language, and this shows the importance of mother tongue also. Okay, if you are taught in a mother tongue, if your basic education is in mother tongue, then your mental development will be very good. Okay, this is as per the Vygotsky. Please bear in this mind point. Please understand these points and try to implement in your classroom. When you teach, you should have some understanding. Okay, and these points you can use for integrating values, for the internalization of values. Okay, this is in brief. Okay, goodbye, thank you so much.